Why you keep attracting married men? Today in this video, I am going to give you 8 reasons, 8 possible reasons why you still keep attracting married men. Imagine you are young, beautiful, intelligent, young lady. You always have good ambitions and beautiful dreams. You hope and pray to God day and night so that God can bless you with someone that you will truly love, someone who will love you, someone who will value, someone who will put the ring on your finger to show you that yes, you are well taken care, and yet you are also able to be loved by someone. In most of the case, whenever you try to fall in love with a person, you end up finding out that this person is married. In this video, I am going to break it all down for you to tell you some of the reasons why you keep on attracting married men. You never be able to find your own man, someone that you can sit on your own and feel like, okay, this is my man, a person that you can even break about, a person that you can hit your hand on the chest saying that is all mine and he belongs to me as much I belong to him. Why? Why can't you find such kind of a person? Do you think sometimes that you are not lucky enough? Do you think that perhaps there's something wrong with your personality? Guys, you don't know how it feels to be a beautiful woman and yet you are not married, or yet you are busy sleeping around with married men. You don't know how embarrassment it is for most of ladies out there. And I believe you, the person who's watching this video, you might have found yourself in similar situation before. But the question is still to know, why do you have to always attract married men? Is it that there are no longer single men out there? Or is it that all the good men that you want, or your type of men that you wish to have as a husband, they're all taken, and that's the reason why you feel like you have to share? Or is it that there's something that you're doing wrong somewhere there? In this video, I am going to explain you, I'm going to break down for you everything you need to know why you keep attracting married men. First of all, let me tell you that it is not your fault if you are being approached by only married men. Do you know why? Because you are not the one who make vows. You are not the one who approach this man. This men that the one who approach you. This men, they should be the one supposed to know that they are married and try to respect the vow by respecting the woman and not come to you. So when you see a married man coming to you, don't blame yourself for that. You did not go and steal someone's husband. Instead, you were just being misled, because majority of these married men, when they comes to a lady, they don't bring the true color out. Instead, they usually hide everything, even about the marriage status. These are the things you'll end up finding up late on, after you already open your heart to them, after you have fallen in love with him. And that is when you end up finding out that this man is actually a married man. He has his wife and his children somewhere. So you don't need to blame yourself on that. Instead, you are also a victim as much the housewife. She is the victim. So what I'm trying to say here is that if there is someone to blame about all this, if there is someone who have to assume all the responsibility, this person should be the guy who's approaching you, because you are just an innocent. From the beginning, when you are being approached by a guy, you're not going to be able to know what are the really true intention behind it, whether they are married or not. But here, let's quote something which is very important. Now the examination remains on your side. Whenever you find yourself like, okay, if you have to date someone, you find out later that he's being married, he has a wife and children, or maybe he has someone already, he's been taken by another woman. Whenever you start noticing this kind of behaviors coming through in your different kind of relationship that you are having with this man, then at this point you need to know that there might be something wrong which you are doing on your part as a woman. Why you have to attract only this married man or somebody who's already been taken by someone else? You are beautiful, yes, but your beauty won't have a meaning if you can't have your own man, someone you can hit your hand on your chest and say that yes, he's mine, he belongs to me as much I belong to him. Somebody you can feel so proud to introduce to your family and say that yes, he's my man, I pick him from nowhere with no one, and here I am to cover the whole spot. Not you being there there to share with somebody. You don't need to have somebody that today they have to be with you and tomorrow they have to run away and go back to the wife. You don't need to be with somebody where that they can't even spend enough time with you, because whenever you are with them, there's a call coming in, they have to leave you pending. Because this married man, he end up confirming that his love, his attention and everything belongs to somebody out there. My sister, what I'm trying to say by all this is simply mean to say that no matter how beautiful you are, your beauty can't cover everything. As long you don't have a man that belongs to you for yourself, trust me, these married men, they are not people that you can trust, because these are the same people who can sleep and wake up some days changing up the mind. They'll change the mind and go back to the wives because they don't need you, because they need you for certain reasons. Remember again, these married men, when they're approaching you, they comes to you with different reasons. Some of them, they're just going through a break time with the wife. Maybe things are not sitting okay. Some of them, maybe the wife, they're very boring for sex, so they just come to you for that particular moment. Maybe you are too good in sex and everything, so they want to keep you for that reasons. But when they sleep one day and wake up to open up the mind, they're still gonna go back for the wife and they'll leave you stacking. Without delay, let's get to it. Number one, you appear so naive. I'm not saying that you are naive, but I'm only saying that you might be appearing to this kind of married man as a naive lady. Here, you need to know that this married men who always leave the wife to go search for young ladies as you are, is because they are looking for naive girls. They are looking for someone who they can dominate, is someone they can take advantage of. These married men, they are looking for someone that they can easily manipulate. So, in other words, they are what we call chance takers. They are kind of like trying to take the chances. When they approach you, they don't know exactly what kind of lady you are. Instead, they're trying to like it and see how you will respond. So if it happened that you are naive woman, they'll take advantage of that at that particular moment. So these married men, whenever they approach you, obviously they'll come with sweet things. They'll like to do some extra things, like for an example, if they buy you an ice cream, oh my god, I could not believe that you just bought me ice cream. If they give you maybe some money for airtime, oh thank you so much, I really appreciate you bought me datas, I do not have datas. So the moment you trying to be over them because of what they have just done for you, is like they have just tried you and you giving them the pleasure that they want in you. And that kind of behaviors that you are giving them, it will what make you look naive to them, because they'll feel like, okay, I find myself someone whom if I say jump and she'll ask me, how high do you want me to jump? If I say you come do this and she'll do it. If I shout at her and she'll keep quiet. So they'll feel so excited to have someone so naive as you are. Number two, you don't know how to set your boundaries between you and this married man. Yes, because this married man, if you don't set boundaries as a woman, trust me, this has nothing even to do with any married man. Instead, it will include all the men. If you don't know how to set your own boundaries, any man will come and talk to you like anyhow they feel like talking to you. If you don't have boundaries, any man will come and touch you and you will just go there and flirting. You know, they'll come and try you, they'll try to buy lunch and you feel so excited. Let me tell you something that I spoke to one of my clients. She came to me and she was like, Ish, the thing is that this guy, what he does to me, I can't even resist him. Yes, I know he's a married guy, but yet I can't let him go. I just feel like I don't mind sharing him because he's so kind to me, he's so this and that. I ask her this question to know, what are your boundaries that you've been always set up toward this man? Because according to what you're telling me, you look like someone, if this guy come and touch you, you are all flirting up with him. You are there, you are busy discussing about your problem with him. Why do you have to discuss your private problem with someone who has nothing to do with you as your husband or your boyfriend? Why do you have to allow this man who's married to come to you and start discussing with you about things that is happening in the marriage? Because that's what they do. These married men, when they come, in order for them to make you feel so special, in order for them to give you that power to feel like, yes, you are taking good control of them, is when they will come and espouse about the woman. They will talk bad about the wife, and by then you feel like, wow, I'm so special, wow, I'm doing good, wow, this and that. But yet, that is not really what is benefiting you, because you don't know how to set set a boundaries. You are with your boss. Why can't you just put things be limit at that particular moment? You as a worker, him as a boss, limit it right there. If he come with his problems like, okay, do you know what, last night I had a problem with my wife, or my wife, she did this and that, you don't need to be entertaining such kind of conversation, because when you are trying to entertain this kind of conversation, you are actually just encouraging them so that they'll keep and feel more comfortable to be around you and start telling you all about the problems. You are opening the door for them to come and play with your feelings, because this man, when you trying to be that kind of like you are a good girl and try to make the wife that is dating that she's the bad person, that is where you making it very wrong, because this man will always come to you and tell you bad things about the woman, but what these women are doing good, they're not gonna tell you. So at the same time, they're just busy using you without you knowing that you are being used. So it is very important you get to set your own boundaries as a woman, because these are the things that will make it more clear. Imagine you are there, you are busy talking with him about sex stories, how good and bad the woman, she's boring in bed, or how what happened. You guys, you go out, let's go for lunch, you go for lunch, or let's go do this, and you consider, because obviously some of them, they'll come to you with a story saying that no, we're just friends. Who says that we are just friends? Don't you know that most of men, will come saying that we are just friends, but deep down they're trying to search for a proper moment for them to bite you just like a lion. These married men, they're very clever, they're very wise in what they're doing, so they'll be taking things very slow with you without realizing. By the moment you open your eyes, or by the moment you get to realize, you end up finding yourself already laying somewhere in a hotel bedroom with them without realizing how you even get there, all because you do not know how to set your boundaries. 3. You like to date people who are older than you. You know, one day I was watching a TikTok interview where people try to match and get to hook up. So I noticed a lot of ladies, they'll be like, that one is too young for me. I don't date young people. And you ask this question like, okay, what does she mean to say that I don't date young people? Is it that they're the same age, or how? What is it going? No, you find out that this girl, they're still in their 20s, and yet they prefer a man who's above 35, goes on and on. But it is not bad after all. The truth here is that this kind of men, out of 100%, you might find out 75% of them, though already been married or divorced or have already somebody. And that is one of the high risk that you are running, for you to go and find yourself dating someone who have already been married by somebody else. You kind of like more attractive to these mature men, so you feel more comfortable whenever you are with these men, because you think that dating boys is more stressing and more challenging for you. So you feel like, wow, I don't feel like dating young boys is gonna do me good. And that is the reason why you find yourself dating only married men, because some of the moves that you are making, you are trying to expose yourself to run more chances of being approached by married men than being approached by single men. 4. You appear to be more desperate to this married man. Yes, imagine you have just met this person, you don't know much about them, and yet you already start opening up, telling them stories about your previous relationship, how it started, how it ended, how many times you've been heartbroken. Oh, you know me, I don't like this kind of man, because you men, you are like this, because you men, you are like that. And you forgetting that these married men, they are actually looking for that opportunity. When you are giving it all to them in the silver plate, they'll take advantage of that and they'll destroy you for that. Because when you seem to be more desperate to this man, you telling them about all your secrets, you discuss about all your life with them, then you must know that it's not gonna benefit you at the end of the day. Instead, it only makes things easy for them to get you even more easy. If you're still watching this video until now, it's because you are enjoying and you are taking your notes on how you can protect yourself from this kind of married men. But before we get to continue, please do like this video, and if you have not subscribed yet, subscribe right now, because there's a lot that will benefit from this channel. Let's continue. Number 5, check your environment. Are you in the same environment as these people they are? Check who's around you, check who you hang around with, your friends, your colleagues from work, your church members. Check all of them. Try to figure out, are you going out with people who goes out with married men? Are you having conversation with people who have always talk about married guys, how good they are and how much money do they get from these people? Or are you at least trying to see if you are far away from this kind of environment. Because remember, if you are in the same environment as these people, trust me, there's no way that you go away without not you be part of them. So try to check your environment, your friends. Be able to know what kind of conversation are they talking to you. Whenever you try to engage yourself in a conversation with them, what kind of conversation do they tell you? Whenever you have to talk to them about the new guy that you have found, what kind of counseling do they tell you? Do they encourage you to go ahead and date a married man, or do they at least try to encourage you that, no, my sister, be patient, the right guy is gonna come for you at the right time? That is something that will also do you good, and that's something that will benefit you. Number 6, you have daddy issue. Look, I know this might sound somehow, but we need to talk about it, guys. It is very important. You know, when you are having a daddy issue, let's say you grow up, you do not have a father's affection, that love and kindness that every child deserves to get from the father, and yet you did not get it all your childhood. Now you are in the adult age, and this man comes to you, is old enough to be your father, and he try to show you that kind of love. I mean, that is something that will also weaken you, and you feel so addicted to only date this kind of man. A man, you can see that this man can be old enough to be my father, but yet you still want to give him a chance and to be with him, because this man, obviously, when they comes to you, they want to make sure that you are good. They want to take good care of you. They want to make sure that everything is sorted, because they know they have told you that I have a wife and children, and they know that besides that, they need to make some more extra effort in order for you to feel comfortable around them. And that is when they spend money on you. They do all these things. They take you out. Everything you ask, you are just like a baby. They'll give it immediately, because they know that, okay, you have accepted them for who they are, with their conditions and all the stress of the baby mama or wife back home. And you also, you have to be happy from them the moment when they have to provide for you. So this makes now a lot of girls who grow up without having a father's love, they feel like, okay, my God, I find myself someone who can love me, someone who can give me the love that I can deserve for my father, the love that I should be getting long time, but I never been lucky enough to find a father who will give me that love, which is not bad, but yet it is also something that will really destroy you, because at the end of the day, you'll end up realizing that this man, he was just having you for fun, or maybe for different reasons, and not for what you think that is going to be there in your life for the rest of your life. 7, you think with your heart and not with your head. You become so emotional, you catch feelings so quick. Something small, you're already overthinking. When this man come to you and say something, you already fall in love. You letting yourself falling in love without trying to position yourself in the proper place to make sure to know whether you are actually about to date someone right for you, or whether you are trying to expose your life to a very big danger by dating someone who's married already, or someone who have someone. My sister, before you get to catch feelings for somebody, please try your best to get at least to know this person you're about to fall in love with. Number 8 and the last one, stop being choosy. Whenever you're trying to be choosy, you are actually opening a very green door for this married man to have a full access to your life, because you are turning yourself into the kind of the girl that this married man wants to have. Yes, I'll tell you why. Because imagine when you finding this married man, you entertain everything that they do, you enjoy every moment that you are having with them, and even when you go to sex part, you expose it, you giving it to them like it is not tomorrow. In your mind, whenever you do it with them, you feel like, okay, since this man he told me that he's married, which means I'm having a challenger out there, which is his wife, so I want to show this man that I can do much better than his wife. You give it all to him in all kind of the positions, which is not bad after all, but you are giving it to someone who's not your man. You are giving it to someone who already have someone out there. So when you're doing this, you must know that that is the only reason why this man would love to be with you. He would like to be with you because you are so naive. He would love to be with you because you are entertaining him in bed. He would love to be with you because you listen to everything or all nonsense that they bring to you, and he would like to be with you because you don't give them hard time to ask him, where are you, what are you doing, why not call me, why not come and see me. You don't do all these things because for them they feel like, okay, fine, these are the good reason enough for them want to be with you, instead of you trying to be more focused on what to choose. Whenever a guy approach you, my sister, please remember your happiness rely on this. So what you need to do, stop being choosy. Yes, when you are being choosy, you making yourself look available for this kind of men. You becoming the kind of girl that these married men are searching for. If you don't want to be part of it, if you don't want to be a victim from this married men, you must try your best not to be more choosy. Whenever you are being approached by a guy, my sister, try your best to find out as soon as possible if this man is taken or not. Is this man married or not? Don't listen to the sweet voice. Don't listen to what they have to tell you. Don't always entertain whatever they bring to you, whether it is a gift or something that they are talking about. Don't even try to entertain the fact that they are pretending to be your friends and you start giving them a chance. No, try to be more focused on the potential and try to know if this man is married or not. If he's married, let him go and wait for someone you deserve, because you deserve much better. You are beautiful, yes, but your beauty will be nothing if you can't be able to find your own man and try to settle down with him and be happy with him. Instead, you need someone who can protect you, someone who can value, someone who can give you the true meaning of a true love that you deserve to have. You don't need to chase someone. Focus more on the potential things and pay attention on necessary things. Try to know if this guy is married or not, if he's already taken or not, and the moment you find out the real truth, decide. Obviously, if you have to ask on my opinions, I'll tell you, let him go, because you are so beautiful enough not to be sharing. Your beauty don't deserve for you to be sharing someone. You should be sharing the man all to yourself, because you deserve the better. These married men never listen to what they're telling you. They'll come to you, they'll tell you something today, but tomorrow they'll change their mind. These married men, they're coming to you for different reasons. Some of them, they're still truly in love with the woman, and they're not gonna give up on the woman and the children all just because of you. Ask yourself, since you have been dating these married men, changing them from this one to another one, how many of them have proposed to you? How many of them have you get married to them? So you see, obviously you can tell that these married men, they just come to smash and go for the next one. So you don't need to always be a victim to this married men. Try to find your own man. Try to pick up your own man. Stop being choosy. Oh no, I don't date broke guy. Oh no, I don't date young men. Oh, I don't date this and that. No, you can still find one of those people that you don't like and try to design them to the kind of the man that you would love to see to be your future husband. Isn't it that so beautiful? I'm sure you have learned something in this video. My name again is Dopsy, for those who don't know me. I'm a relationship and marriage counselor. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate your time. Before I get to go, I want to ask you for a favor. Do subscribe to this channel for more videos like this to come, and also don't forget to turn on your notification bell on, so that whenever I upload this kind of video, you don't miss a moment from it. Most of all, give me your thumbs up. I'll really do appreciate. But for now, continue to be yourself. Have respect for everyone in order for you to be respected. Remember, this life is too short. You need to take advantage of it by doing what you can do good, so that when you are gone, you will be remembered by everyone. Be kind, be good to everyone. May God bless you all. I'll see you again very soon. Ciao, ciao.